the general formula for solving a probability, say we are looking for the probability of x, so probability of x can be given as the number of required outcome over the number of possible outcome. Okay, now let's say if the probability is certain to happen, that you're sure that is likely going to happen, that means when the probability when x is sure to happen, then the probability of x will be equal to 1. But however, when the x, that's the probability of x, is sure not to happen, then the probability of x will be equal to 0. What this means is that the probability of x lies between 0 and 1, so we can put it like this. So 0 less, so the probability cannot be above 1 and cannot be below 0. We cannot have probability of -1, we cannot have probability of 2, so we can only have probability between 1 and 0, which means we can have probability of 0.4, or we can have 0.5, sorry, 0.5. So these are the probability we can actually have. So let's take an example. So the question is, if a perfect die is cast, what is the probability of obtaining a 5? The probability we are looking for is the probability of obtaining a 5. Okay, so what is the formula? It says the formula is the number of required outcome, okay, over the number of possible outcome. So what's the number of possible outcome? So it's a die, not a dice. So a die is a singular dice. So, and how many faces does a die have? It is 6. So we have 6 possible outcome, which are the outcome is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So these are the possible outcome. So what's the possible outcome of getting a 5? It's just 1. So there we have the probability of obtaining a 5 is equal to, so the number of required outcome is 5. So, and how many times can we have 5 in this outcome? Is just 1. So we have 1. So over the number of possible outcomes. So what are the possible outcome? They're actually 6. So you can only have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. So it's over 6. So this is the probability of obtaining a 5 from a single cast of a die. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and share for more video. Thank you.